What up, everybody? This is Jason Lee, and this is Hollywood Unlocked Uncensored.
And I'm Melyssa Ford, a.k.a. the Curve Queen.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Giovanni.
So one thing I've learned from watching our shows back that you guys are both really good at that I don't do is you know how to play into the audience.
Yeah, that's why we're here. We're here for them.
See, I just am a vessel. God wakes me up every Wednesday and Thursday, and he says, hold on, God is on the main line, and he told me what he wants. He said, just go in there and tell him niggas how you feel. And so I come here bearing gifts of good fortune and a lot of storytelling.
Yo, that's so funny, man. Like, what would you do when you get to the afterlife and God wasn't this super uptight dude? Like, he really was that laid back.
God is going to be Mr. Burns, and he's going to be like, nigga, you know damn well you went the wrong way. But God is a forgiving God, and I know he's just, hopefully he ain't waiting on me now. No. Because everybody is dying. What is going on?
Yeah, exactly. Before we get into our weekend recap, we have to, send our condolences to the family and friends of Big Black. I mean, we were just talking about him because we had Chanel West Coast on the show a couple of weeks ago.
I called Chanel West Coast yesterday. I texted her and I just said, send him our condolences. And she said, everybody's really sad. 45 years old.
That's a shame.
Crazy.
And then I was in a meeting, and then somebody brought up Q from World Star, who I had talked to less than 24 hours before he died. He was 43. Like, what is going on?
And what is the consistency here? They, Big Black apparently died from complications to, heart attack and yeah, exactly. Yeah. And complications to, lung failure or whatever the case is. I don't know if he was a smoker. I don't know about that, but.
I mean, I have been.
But his weight.
I have been inspired to start this juice cleanse, and let me tell you, I'm not talking about a good quick fix because I did the vegan thing. We did the vegan challenge, and we ended up at Roscoe's. But seriously, this 6 week cleanse, because it really has to. Well, let me back up. I did a whole food allergy test or food sensitivity test, and I'm sensitive to everything: chicken, eggs, avocado, even fucking broccoli. Lemons. I can't even have lemons and honey.
You're allergic to eating healthy, bro.
So listen, listen, I swear to God, this is the truth. And I swear to the God that we all pray to. Hopefully you pray. When I decide I'm going to do this healthy thing, I do chicken and asparagus or chicken and broccoli because you have to have your white meat and your greens. And then I'll do like tea in the morning, black tea with lemon and honey, and maybe an oatmeal with raisins. I'm allergic to all that.
What? No.
I mean, I'm sensitive to all that.
Right.
You're going to have to just do the Lindsay Lohan diet, bro.
Well, I'm not doing cocaine. Sorry.
He's juicing, which, I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence, but I can see that. Is it like the texture?
Have pulp.
Yeah.
Okay, so the juice that I had 2 days in the last 2 days, because this is day 3. Day 1 and 2 is complete hell. Day 3, you're deciding, do you really want to go forward or do you want to give up? So I'm on day 3. The juice for the first 2 days, because I hadn't gone grocery shopping, I had open source organics, which is basically
just juice.
It's just juice.
Yes.
So you're sipping all day long.
Okay, so the problem that I have with that is that just pure juicing removes a lot of like the nutrients and minerals from the fruits and vegetables that you're ingesting, which I like. What I like about the juice that you've got now is the pulp is literally, it's emulsified vegetables and fruit.
I don't know what emulsified
Okay, so
means.
Basically it means that you're not removing all of the fiber, all of the
the nutrients.
Yeah, like
berries too.
Yeah, the texture. It's just pure juice.
Yeah.
So, but basically what you're getting is a lot of sugar. So with juices like that, it's the vegetables and the vegetables and fruits are blended together to liquefy.
I will say, and I didn't know it was emulsify.
Yeah.
What the fucking word you use. Shout out to all the white people out there that create these big ass, hard to understand fucking words.
Every time Melyssa use a big word, there's a white person somewhere getting their wings.
I love this juice because I do feel exactly what you said. Yesterday while I was drinking the juice, it tasted way too sweet. It still keeps your palate wanting things that you don't need to eat.
Well, you're not satiated. You know what I mean?
Don't look at me when I talk about my palate, because the thing about it is, if we did a sizzle reel and all the times I talk about me being gay.
Well, here's the thing: is when you're just drinking juice, you're not satiated, which means you're not full.
Okay,
you're not full.
Listen, you have reached your. You have reached your white girl limit for today. What the fuck word was that?
Satiated.
Okay, what does that mean?
Basically, that means when you're full. It means when you're satisfied, you're full.
So, like after you shoot up the club,
that bitch got satiated.
So next time you fuck your girl, Jill, you gotta be like, bitch, you satiated.
Okay, you could.
Yo,
your womb look a little satiated.
Yo, I mean, I will.
Yo, my nigga, your mouth look a little satiated.
It's so dope that every show is a new word, but like,
we need to create our Hollywood Unlocked Uncensored dictionary.
Oh, wouldn't that be funny if you like just took clips of me using
shit niggas use but don't understand?
Well, I'm wishing you the best of luck because that is not.
No. 6 weeks. Get fit or die trying. Just this is the reset, and I'll tell you why. Okay, so last night I felt like, I really hadn't had enough fiber in my diet because I maybe not be as regular as I should be. So I went to the store on the low, bought a bunch of prunes. I did eat prunes yesterday. I'm very regular this morning. But this 6 weeks really is like a reset because after having done the sensitivity test, I now know all the green areas of where I need to stay. So turkey meat and this or whatever. So the 6 weeks to me is like a reset. It's a way to really cleanse and really detoxify. My sinuses are very clear. My skin is better. So, I'm ready to get into some more healthier shit.
I need to do that, man.
It's either that or die. And let's keep it 1,000.
No, I know. I mean, Rob was, Big was like 45. Q was 43. I mean, like we are in that age range when things can go all the way left on us. And we're still, extremely young minded. So it's just like our bodies and our minds are kind of, there's a real diverging kind of, what are you going through right now?
I'm just saying the sad part about it.
Like he holding in some shit.
No, the sad part is, after Big, it's two more. You know how this shit work. It always comes in threes.
Well, he wasn't big enough of a celebrity to count in that category.
No, they don't matter.
Listen, Whoopi Goldberg died. Two other niggas is dying. But Big Rob, there may be a couple niggas in Compton.
Okay. Well, shit.
I don't know.
I don't want to speak bad about the dead, though.
No. Well, rest in peace. And this, but you're right.
Yeah.
I'm 30. Who the fuck's Metro PCS?
Actually, hold on.
That's your shit? Oh, this nigga. Is that
but wait, question.
Actually, anyway.
Do we offer condolences when somebody goes to jail? Because that's kind of fucked up a little bit. No, but can we get into
our weekend recap first?
Okay.
Before we do that, I have to say, you look very good today.
Oh, well, thanks.
You look good as shit.
No, because and I don't want, we're making it seem as if she doesn't look good every other day.
I was today's the first day I'm looking
like, damn, Melyssa.
I was starting to feel
but you look good. You look like you fucked this week.
I did not.
At all?
No. You want to know what I did?
Because I saw your ex in your mentions on Instagram.
Really?
The finance guy. The investor guy. The tech guy. Oh, we need to catch up! Exclamation point! Exclamation point! I don't know, nigga. She ain't calling you.
I don't even know who.
I'll
that
find
is.
him during
you
the
look
break.
Very
okay. Here it is. I did a face mask.
Oh, that's all
it.
that was.
Really?
I did a face mask, and I used my vibrator.
Really?
Yeah.
Like more than once or just one time?
No, I mean I left it at. What the fuck did you just turn around for?
Wait, so how long? Okay.
Well, I was in New York, so I left for New York on Saturday, and I got back last night.
So did you use your vibrator in New York? Because then that means you're in a bi-coastal relationship.
No. I leave it at home because I was staying with a girlfriend, so I couldn't just whip it out.
Why you didn't let her play with it?
No, it doesn't. No, I don't share my vibrator. Ew, fucking ew. No.
I was talking about play with you.
No. I'm so hetero. It's not even fucking
like,
funny.
Do you be like lighting
my
candles and stuff?
No, I do not light candles. It takes 2 minutes.
Oh, damn.
And that's it.
Because I like candles and shit. When I
use it. I use it for the dopamine and serotonin release. That's why. To keep me sane.
So for our viewers, you were in New York, and what were you doing there?
I was filming a movie.
Hey, come on, movie gang.
Yeah, I was filming a movie. It's called The Stuff.
Really?
It's called
The Stuff. What?
The Stuff is cocaine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But the funny thing is, it's a comedy. But I had to spend the majority of it crying.
Really?
Yeah, because I play one of the lead characters' wives, and he's like really I'm really upset our house is going into foreclosure. Hence why there's like the whole premise of selling drugs.
Mm-hmm.
But it's funny how they even came in possession of the drugs. It's corrupt cops. It's gangbangers and drug dealers, that sort of thing. And that's it. So
I'm happy for you. I can't wait to see that.
Yeah, it's
especially what you told me earlier in the lobby.
Yeah, it's I mean, I'm more interested in moving behind the camera, honestly. I mean, listen. A lot of people have in entertainment, especially women, have a difficult time taking the exit ramp and letting the younger girls take their spin on the carousel and shit like that. I don't, okay? I know I look good for my age, but I don't need to be in front of the fucking camera. It's not that important to me. Gotcha. This was more of a favor. And I really like the script.
But the one thing about being in front of the camera that I've known is it does, because you're on people's radar, it does open up more doors for you.
It does. But honestly, I find it more interesting, to be on the radio. This is my favorite medium. We just happen to film it because it's 2017. Everybody films everything.
So I have to tell you, I've been paying a lot. Well, fuck it. This is still Weekend Recap. So that's your week. Gio, what did you do this week? I want to get into just talking shit because I have a lot on my mind today.
Okay. What did I do this weekend, man? You know me. I saw you at LaJarden. I had some homegirls in town. Happy birthday, Jeray. I went to high school with. They came out and I hosted them. And we just went out and made sure they was taken care of and got to every place they wanted to go and popped some bottles for Jeray's birthday, and that's about it. You know me, man.
You're simple,
man. What about you?
What did I do this week? Okay, I was completely depressed over the weekend. First of all, let me tell you, last week was emotionally draining. I allowed a small window for these fuckers to creep in, and they got in to my feelings this weekend. So it started up with a build up from all the traveling and working. And sometimes, you don't check in with yourself to make sure you're good because you're so just going. And I think I was just so going. I went to DC for the show. I left there, went to Miami, the whole money train. People that don't know it's a different experience.
Yes.
Then Orlando, then back to Miami, then here, straight into work, straight into intense meetings, and then drama. And then I just finally had a moment where I said, I'm going to lay in my whole bed. I laid in my bed like I was on a crucifix or something, waiting on Jesus. I was just laid there. I didn't do anything but watch Golden Girls and Law & Order.
That's good. Sometimes your body needs to just chill the fuck out, man. That's good.
I always tell girlfriends of mine who are like going through, like they're just thinking too much and they're thinking a hole in their heads. I'm like, yo, find a series and binge watch that shit. Just check out mentally because you have to, you know, and that's what you did.
But I did that.
I love Golden Girls.
I did that. I sat also online responding to some of our viewers. I really love all the comments, good or bad. I'm glad that people are tuned in. I love the fact that the same people, the people leaving the comments, the bad comments are the same people over and over. It's just like you're still coming back, so we still love you.
They love to hate us.
But it was one of those weeks where I had to just really take time for myself. And so I said I was going to do it the whole weekend. Sunday, of course, I went out shopping and I was just out in the streets. But yeah, that was it. Just had a restful weekend. I've been getting invited to a lot of events, but I haven't been going anywhere.
I feel like I told you this like in Japan and before Japan that you have to mentally check out, put your fucking phones down and just, decompress. And
I'm sitting here checked out and the Africa's calling. I have a call from Africa that I can't take.
You have a tripod up. You have a whole media experience going on over there.
Well, the thing that I'm struggling with right now is there's another thing I'm struggling with. And I think it's okay. I'm not struggling with aging at all because I'm going to be 40 in 4 months and whatever. That's not the issue. But I remember talking to you a long time ago about just the overwhelming expectation of people and going out and the demand of this and that or whatever. I'm not used to, I love all the attention for Hollywood Unlocked, but I love anonymity for me. I love privacy. I love being private. I love having my privacy respected. And people have no respect for my privacy right now.
Yeah, no, absolutely not.
And I think because this season of Love and Hip Hop is happening, by the way, we got to talk about Moniece and Alexis Sky getting in a fight the other night.
I talked to Alexis. I heard about that. Continue.
But the fact that the season's filming right now and there's like this expectation that I'm coming back from the fans, I'm not coming back. So I'm good.
So the pressure's on you a little bit.
Well, and then there's the pressure of what do you do next, and birthday, how you gonna celebrate? So there's a lot going on, and so I think the other thing for me that I found with this juicing, because I remember when I did it before, you lose all the weight and all that, but it really allows you to like think clearly.
You know who lost a shitload of weight from juicing? I went to the office and I saw him. I even recognized it was Travis.
Oh yeah, he did lose a lot of weight.
He lost like 80 pounds. He looks great.
Yeah, he did lose a lot of weight.
Yeah,
well, I mean, this is Janet Jackson's go-to. That she will do a juice cleanse and throw on a sauna suit and then run the sand dunes.
Janet Jackson needs to do all of that and snort all types of cocaine.
She gonna be good.
No, she's lost a lot of weight
already. I don't fuck with Janet no more.
Why?
Janet is a scammer. I told you this on the last show. I'm sorry.
I still need an explanation as to how she left that fine ass man. I still don't get it.
Maybe he had a little dick.
Dang, that's deep.
That would be a reason. But that's crazy.
Please don't take your head off because you look like a runaway slave.
First and fucking foremost.
You look like moonlight, moon dark, moon over the sunshine.
Wow, get it?
First and fucking foremost, I had a leave-in conditioner treatment this morning, so I'm listening.
Can you please take your head off for the viewers, please? Just so they know I'm not being unfair, because I always get attacked for being unfair. And look,
I don't give a fuck.
Show them your tracks.
I still look good with my shit off. Come on, what we talking about?
Okay, but I mean, you could use a lineup.
You could use a whole haircut.
I got one.
Clearly, continue.
Is the conditioner still in there?
You try to roast?
No, I'm just asking. I do that. I came in here with a fucking bag on my head.
So yesterday morning, I get up proud of myself, drive an hour to get a haircut, sitting in the parking lot, and I'm watching the birds fly around, and I'm sitting there watching the homeless people get up from their houses, and I'm sitting there like, okay, where the fuck is my barber? I was a day early. I had to go back again this morning.
Away?
Yes. So in Woodland Hills in the morning, traffic.
Oh, yeah.
So then I had to go back again this morning.
I got ready for a date, was walking to the car, and then realized the date was for the next day. I was like, fuck.
Yeah, but you could have called French.
I hope you still.
No.
Never that
I didn't call anybody.
I hope you still went out, though, that night.
did not. I went back inside, took my fucking eyelashes off, and went
I have a message.
just laid on my couch.
I have a message for French Montana. I'm taking risk in 2017. Fuck it. I thought me and French Montana were friends. I thought we were becoming homeboys. I mean, he brought me into his world. I got to go to Puff's house. Here I am partying by the taco truck, and it was all for Melyssa Ford. And you know what? I feel some type of way because the other day he was with Demi Lovato and Snoop, and I know French might hear this. Yo ass didn't invite me to the party with Snoop and Demi Lovato, so I text French. I was like, "Oh, yo, I could have came to the party." So he sent me the video. as a parting gift.
To like
that nigga
post,
got a toupee.
We posted it.
That's funny.
But his song, in all real shit, French's song Unforgettable is awesome.
I love that song.
It's just
really
a good vibe. It makes you want to just jump out the car and dance.
Yeah,
in the street.
it really is. It's amazing. We played that a couple of times, but
I feel like they really wanted The Weeknd for the chorus, but he was unavailable probably. Like I feel like they wanted The Weeknd for Sway Lee's part.
Oh,
he too busy swimming in Lake Selena.
that lake looks shallow as fuck.
The Weeknd took the weekend off. He need to get back to work.
No, he's chilling. But speaking of which, our last show we had Abby Lee Miller. So she was just sentenced to a year and a day in jail, and she was also sentenced to pay a $40,000 fine.
Oh, that's nothing.
She got that. She gonna get that. Abby Lee got money.
That 1 year finna be a breeze.
Okay, let me say this. Niggas are going to prison for traffic tickets longer than Abby Lee is going to jail for this bankruptcy fraud or whatever she did.
I think she got a good deal.
Okay, can I just say how frustrated I am though with this whole Abby Lee Miller thing? It has nothing to do with her. This is all personal.
Right. Yeah.
I know that we do a lot of good shit here at the radio station. I know it. I feel it because when my mother put me in a foster home, I was raised by a pastor, and he always told me, when you have the anointing, you just feel it. I feel like we have the anointing for radio.
Okay.
The reason why we aren't on a bigger platform, no disrespect to y'all at Dash, because we love you. Thank you for turning the lights on, is that their dinosaurs don't want to let us in. They know if you give us a platform, you give us a larger audience, they know what's going to happen. We're going to put all these old folks out the pasture. No disrespect to Big Boy, no disrespect to Johnny Cruz, and no disrespect to all those people. Because I talked to my friend Charlamagne, Charlamagne this week, and I called him. I said, I'm just so proud of you, and I'm so glad at how, you don't give a fuck and you're just being you and you're winning. Like, I'm proud of him for that. And I look at the fact that, sometimes this journey gets so heavy, you be like, fuck it. Last week I was on my fuck it shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, whatever. But so I say all that to say, we were at lunch and somebody walked up to us and was just like, have you ever thought about terrestrial radio? So we had a call yesterday. I was like, yeah, shit, I'll do any fucking radio where there's a check.
Yeah.
And
hallelujah.
Yeah. Well, how'd that go?
It went really well. I sent him everything, and we're talking. But I became frustrated. I didn't become discouraged last week as much as I probably would have a long time ago. But I did get frustrated at the way the industry works. So for people that don't know, you can be the most talented, the most beautiful. You can be the most successful, the most networked. You can have every relationship in your phone. But if they don't want to let you in, they won't.
You know what?
Is that you're a vet? Is that real?
Yeah, that's true.
I concur.
Yeah.
I used to be like that a lot. I used to get down in my spirits a lot about that, but then it took me the time to realize that you can have all those things, but when it's corny as it sounds, it's all about timing. Yeah. Timing is everything.
When we were in Orlando a week ago or whatever, I was saying, we were talking about Walt Disney, because I went to the Walt Disney studios here. A friend of mine, Karen, works there, and she walked me through everything and showed me how Walt Disney owns Disneyland, Disney Resorts, Disney Merchandise, ABC, ESPN, Marvel. I mean,
and the brother dead.
They own everything, and he's dead. One man. And so when I look at history and I look at like Kevin Hart, and this is more of a conversation for like all the millennials out there that are, because I'm gonna talk about these motherfuckers too, because millennials, these are some sick motherfuckers. I don't know where these fucking millennials come from. These cancerous motherfucking millennials are just driving me nuts. Had to get that out. But I feel a certain way. The frustration of having no patience is one part, but looking at history, you look at Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart was doing comedy for 15, 18 years before he popped.
Yeah. People look at him like an overnight sensation. It's like, no, not even close.
10 years to overnight sensation.
So when people get to our age, do they start to say, when is the time to give up? Like,
No.
do you ever have that question?
Now,
like,
are we talking about somebody that's never accomplished something magnificent in their life, or are we talking somebody that's our age that's on? Because Will Smith says he's still not satisfied.
Well,
Will Smith?
Yes,
Well,
he said he's still not happy. He still wants more.
in the situation of Ray Kroc, he was just like, I was a 52-year-old man selling, going, from city to city, state to state, selling products that people didn't want when he came upon the McDonald's, restaurant, and then the whole idea of franchising, et cetera, et cetera. So if you were to listen to the notion that after a certain age, you're basically just being put out to pasture and just accept the fact that this is your retirement years, he would never have become the success that he has become, because basically McDonald's is not a fast food business; it's a real estate business.
Right.
That's what it is. And he became a very magnetic, and prolific speaker, like motivational speaker, because of the fact that his age defied, the logical understanding that after a certain age, it's just,
well, let me
not
say,
true.
your time is done.
Let me say this about millennials, because I just went on a small rant. I just had to get that out of my gut. Big ass gut. You have to plant the seed and let it have time to grow in order to reap the harvest.
That's deep.
That is period. Trees, whatever it is, a relationship or whatever. We do live in, and I think it's because of social media, we do live in the world of right now. We need it right now.
Instant gratification.
You cannot feed people. Like Hollywood Unlocked, we post 50 posts a day on social. We post about 19 posts, 15 to 19 posts on our site. We're starting a Snapchat. You can't give people enough information. They want more. We give them 2 Hollywood Unlocked Uncensored. They're asking for 5.
Yeah.
Then they'll want 7. And we live in this era where people don't understand the importance of investing and being patient. And it does get overwhelming, because the journeys of the Kevin Harts or the whoever's, and it does take time for things to happen. And it's really overwhelming. And I don't know, maybe they need to develop some type of...
Well, here's the thing: is
some type of psychological treatment.
Well, millennials don't really understand the concept of time, because they were born into a world in which we have 24-hour news cycles. Nothing ever stops. We're on continuously. I mean, like, the amount of information that we are, privy to receiving on a moment-to-moment basis is it's not even it's too much for the average human being to actually go through, in their lifetime. So we're becoming desensitized to the fact that we're drowning in information, and so we've had to learn how to cipher.
But is that?
That's why everybody's jumping on this Instagram video, I do comedy wave. Like, 5-6 years ago, humbly speaking, I was one of the OGs, me, Batch, D-Storm. We started out with that Vine. And now I look on my Instagram, everybody's a comedian, because they think that's going to ultimately end result in them being on
but I
a
don't
TV
know that
show.
They think, but I don't know if... But maybe, I don't know, because I'm not in that world.
To get their followers up.
I don't know that I'm in that world, but I'll be honest with you. I did call Batch. I did call Don Benjamin, Leanne. I did call all the influencers I know and celebrities to say, I do want to start creating content. I'm not going to be a guy that tap dances, but I ain't going to lie. Adam Waugh had a funny skit idea. He said, we should do gay cop, good cop, gay cop. I said, well, which cop am I?
The good cop.
Thank you. Don't stereotype me with your fucking producing. But I said I would get out there and do some videos that was organic to who I am. Because you do have to collaborate with other.
That's how they get their followers up.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Side note, I'm gonna put somebody on blast.
Okay.
So me and Melyssa were having lunch last week at Le Petit Four on Sunset Boulevard. That's where people go that want to be seen. Anyway, we didn't go there to be seen. We just went there because we like the corn soup. So anyway, we're sitting there.
But you will run into everybody.
I know.
And we ran into Tom Hanks' son, Chet Hanks. So Chet Hanks he's walking by. And as he's walking by, I swear, that morning I had woke up saying, I need to find Chet Hanks because I want to interview him. So here he comes walking up. I go, there goes Chet Hanks. And so I'm like, yo, bro, I swear to God, I woke up this morning, and this seemed probably weird or fake. I woke up this morning and said out the blue that I wanted to find you to interview.
See, brother, what that called is,
no,
that's you drawing what God has for you.
I
love it, bro.
I have flashbacks for when my abusive foster parents used to make me go to church.
You know who you sounded like just now?
Who?
You sounded like Arsenio Hall, when he was on the stage.
Oh, Coming to America?
Coming to America.
I didn't come here to preach you today. Turn around for me, ladies.
He sounded more like the bishop that was molesting all the
kids
in Atlanta.
I knew you was about to say that shit.
Anyway,
you fucking asshole.
You didn't know that. That's your way of counterbalancing my
spell
raw
counterbalance.
Really? Those are easy words. Those are 2 words. You spell it.
Spell it.
You spell it.
What the fuck? Stop it.
Wait,
Both
hold
of you.
on.
No.
Wait. Can you spell counterbalance for
Yes,
real?
I goddamn can.
Spell it.
But I didn't ask you.
Did you say?
I didn't. You didn't ask me.
Did you say goddamn on the radio?
I said GOT.
Anyway, we'll cut that out. Back to the conversation.
Keep that shit in.
So anyway, I see Chet Hanks, and I said to him, I was just thinking of you this today. And I wanted to. So funny. We're sitting there at lunch, and he goes down to a restaurant down the street, and he texts me. We exchanged numbers. He texts me that he just ran into Megan Good. He was in love with her. And I go, Megan's married. He goes, yeah, she told me. I'm like, you got it, Megan Good? He got at her. So I called Megan. I said, Megan, what happened? She goes, he was sweet, but he just didn't know. It was funny. So that takes all that goes back to my whole way of living. Whenever it's time, take your shot.
Timing is everything.
You don't know. You could come in somebody's life and say, what's up, baby? And they could just be like, I need that divorce to happen today.
Wow. You know, one thing
not Megan.
No, I know.
One thing I noticed is, like, I used to be one of those people that just like, you know what? Something's going to happen to me. I'm going to meet the. Sometimes you got to really go and knock down doors. I remember Wayne Brady. He's a good friend of mine. He told me when I was writing on Brandon T. Jackson's show, he said, yo, you got to go knock down some doors. Don't wait on no auditions. Don't wait on nobody calling you. You need to go and knock down doors. If you find about an audition and you know you ain't got no agent at the time, go and crash that motherfucker. So sometimes you just got to go and crash and do whatever you got to do to get what you want.
Persistence.
Persistency is key.
Yeah.
Just wear a condom and get consent.
Yeah.
What?
Before we get into hot topics, can I just throw one more thing?
Yes.
The sister guy that says
only because I can see the person on my timeline right now, and I just want to say something.
Okay.
I love beautiful people. I love beautiful people.
Yes, you do.
No, I love beautiful people. I'm not going to be messy.
Come on.
I'm just going to say I love beautiful people, and I love that people know that I know beautiful people. Mm-hmm. The one thing that I don't like that is really bothering me is when people see me with somebody that you may think is in my world, in my life, and you slide in their DMs.
Oh.
But here's the thing I like about this person that I'm not going to say no name because they're on my line right now. I'm not going to say their name. I love that they're an honest person and share all that information with me.
Let me go look at his damn.
Stay out of people's DMs.
I thought you were about to say shit stain.
Ooh, I know who.
No.
I know who.
Stay out of people's DMs that you don't need to be in because, see, you don't know when I'm going to find out. Now, there was a celebrity that slid in this person's DMs. And I ain't going to say his name. No, actually, there were 2 male celebrities. One, we're not going to talk about at all. There's just no way because we'll get murdered in the parking lot.
We'll die. Yep.
I already know who it is when you say that.
And no, it could be fans. It could be anybody. It could be God.
Okay, continue.
Okay. And there's another celebrity slid in this person's DMs. And now I know. Stay out the DMs, people, because if you see me take a picture with somebody, just know that they are covered by the blood of Jason. They are covered by the blood of Jason.
God. You are not about to compare yourself.
Listen. They
DMs are dangerous.
They are covered by the blood of Jason. If you are in my world, if you are Hollywood Unlocked, if you are blue collar, if you are any light-skinned friend in my social sphere, you are not allowed to fuck with them because I will get the information. And I'm telling you, it just depends on what day of the week you hit me. It may just come out. The other day, I pull in my drive-thru, minding my fucking business, black as hell. Little Mexican girl. I don't know her name. She's a security at my building. I called her Louisa because she wouldn't give me her fucking name, bitch. So I pull into my building, right? I'm on a phone call. I'm having the worst day. Like, she caught, you ever catch a motherfucker who's ready to just shoot up the club? Yeah. And like, you come up talking about you parked in the red. He about to shoot the club up, but you now. She caught me at the moment. I'm on a phone call. I'm screaming at the top of my lungs. She knocked on my window. So I'm like, bitch, what? So I roll down the window. Yes, how can I help you? She goes, move or I'm towing your car. She sent me over the fucking edge. I said, I gotta call you back. I have fucking deal with this. So I got out my fucking car and I said, what the fuck is your name? the fuck is your name? And she said, I don't need to tell you my name. I said, bitch, you need to tell me your fucking name. She said, I don't need to tell you my name. I said, you need to tell me your fucking name right now. So she's like, no. She's like, if you don't move, I'm going to tow your car. I said, tow my fucking car then, bitch. Tow my car. I dare you to tow my motherfucking car. So she gets on the phone to call the police. I said, bitch, you call the police. So now I'm on the 10. I said, get the manager on the phone right now. So I'm pressing her to call the manager. Now I think, and this is all going to make sense because this really is a public service announcement. Yeah. I'm just upset. I pull out my phone. Yeah. I start filming her. So she won't tell me her name. So now I've given her the name of Louisa.
Yeah.
She's taking pictures of my license plate. I ain't got no license plate. How about that? So now she's taking pictures of my VIN number, and she's all in my face taking a picture of my VIN number. So I'm thinking like, bitch, you really pressing me because you really must not have seen the first season of Love and Hip Hop because shit's about to go left for you. So she gets approval to tow my car.
Wow. But wait, you have not walked. Your car's probably still running.
It's still running. So I parked my car at the hotel across the street from my house, so that way my car wouldn't get towed.
Right.
Charged me $46.20. By the way, they're reimbursing me.
Yeah.
The next day I come home, her boss tries to accost me as I'm pulling the parking lot again, and we get into it. So we have a meeting yesterday.
This is at your building?
This is at my building. And I live in a really good building in the middle of Hollywood.
Yeah, I know where you live.
I am sitting in the meeting explaining my side of the story. And I'm going to tell you, this is the public service announcement part. All comedy aside. They're telling me, they're coddling me. And they're saying, we understand you have a temper. We've seen your show, you on TV. We see your radio show. This is how he's talking to me.
Yeah.
This fucking guy. His name is Luis. I don't even know his name. And as I'm sitting there listening to him, you know what I said to myself? Black men are killed every day. And without the body cams and without the cameras and without witnesses, they are lied to, lied about, talked about. They dress it up as something completely. They had dressed up he didn't know I had the video.
Yeah.
So he's sitting there dressing this whole thing up about how I was irate and how this and how this and how that and then and how his guard didn't do anything wrong. So I basically laid all the things down that she did wrong and then put the video on play. She got reassigned last night.
It's so funny because
I know you feel so satisfied.
Before we go on into the hot topics,
vindicated.
Yeah.
The reason why I'm laughing so hard that just subwayed into that story. Segued. I said subwayed.
Yeah, I know.
Segued to this.
Can you get whatever's in
Go
your
ahead.
mouth out?
It's so funny because you said white people be on the plane watching movies with plane crashes, and that shit's so funny because
I've been able to perform oral copulation and have stronger conversations than you on the radio.
Oh my God.
At the same damn time.
You know, okay, look. We're just going to skate over.
But anyway, I feel
oral copulation.
But anyway, I feel vindicated because when you tell me that I'm wrong, like, okay, the nigga I was talking to, Egypt, yeah, I told him Egypt wasn't in Africa. I didn't know geography. Whatever. I was wrong. I lost that one. But like when I know I'm right, I feel like I have to prove myself.
Well, yeah. I feel vindicated for you because I cannot stand when people abuse
like your neighbors.
Yeah. Oh my fucking God. Listen, they are still owed some shit. Literally some shit. I was going to have them sent 100 pounds of gorilla shit. It's going to happen.
Can I tell you the time that, okay, I know we're all over the place today. So the viewers, y'all just going to have to eat this shit. Pause. Okay. When you lived with your roommates, that was probably the funnest time I've ever known you. Because you literally all you needed was cameras. You were living in pure hell.
I know. I was.
Not just your roommate. There's roommate hell and then there's your neighbor hell.
Yeah. My neighbors, the neighbor across the street from me had 3 cameras trained on my house at all times. So he knew all my comings and goings, who was coming in and out of my house, and he was ratting on me to the homeowners who didn't give a shit. And then my neighbor next door with the wife in the wheelchair, he was sometimes trying to climb the fence looking indigent, like fucking homeless and shit.
Indigent.
And it was awful. And then the girl that I was living with, I mean, I'm sorry. If she was on fire, I wouldn't piss on her. Like, seriously. I mean, like that, when a friendship is dead to me, I don't know you anymore. You cease to fucking exist.
Hey, Abby Lee Miller said you are not allowed to use the F word anymore.
You can't use the F word.
And
anymore.
I will say,
my bad, sorry.
having looked over some shows,
do
use that F word.
Well, listen, let me tell you something, okay? Just because I have an extensive vocabulary and I know how to articulate myself in an eloquent fashion doesn't mean that I don't like to use the word fuck.
Well,
I think it's wrong
to a passenger on the Titanic. Abby she gonna mail you from. Let me stop.
I think it's wrong that people say only ugly people can cuss because I think pretty people can cuss too.
I mean, my favorite word is motherfucker.
Is it really?
It's my
fucker
favorite.
or fucker?
It's my. I'm half white, so it's ER. Okay.
My favorite word is deposit.
Hey man, continuing with hot topics
in your mouth, in the bank account.
So we got over the airline. Continue on. What's next?
Okay, now hold on.
Sorry, guys.
All right, here's a hot topic for everybody. So Odell Beckham is doing absolutely nothing to assuage the rumors that he is batting for Jason's team.
I ain't got no team.
We don't.
The Cucamonga ass killers.
You know what I mean. So
we see you got a player's card.
Okay. The both of you. I'm going to have to separate you, okay? So anyways, he got a tattoo on his buttocks. You happen to know his tattoo artist.
Well, that's my good friend Dave-O. I called Dave-O to ask him about the tattoo that he was giving to our friend Odell. And Odell, I can't really say he's my friend. He's somebody I know. I have his
Gio
number,
said
whatever.
that he got testicles tattooed on his ass.
They're not. It was actually an action figure or some kind of, it was like a cartoonish kind of thing or whatever. But it wasn't on his butt. The way the angle, from what I hear, this is from the report straight from the horse's mouth, that it was on his thigh.
That's
okay.
All right, bro.
Listen, what's wrong with getting a tattoo on your ass? As a straight
man, I ain't getting no tattoo on my ass
allegedly,
or my thigh. Go to hell. Go to hell.
Allegedly.
I'm not getting no tattoo on my ass or my thigh, because the word thigh just sound like, for instance, when I put on lotion, I can't even put on lotion like this. I feel gay. I gotta slap my shit on. You feel me? Like,
why are you so loud?
It don't make sense. Shut up. I'm just saying.
Okay,
I can't get no tattoo on my ass or my thigh.
Okay, no.
That's still possible.
Can we go back, because our viewers are going to see this and our viewers are going to comment, and the Geo army that you created is going to feel some type of way.
I didn't create
You're saying that a person who rubs lotion on their body is gay.
Ain't no straight man coming out the shower like, yeah, nigga, so it's all good. The Kobe and them,
Wait, but who are they talking to?
But if you're alone.
Anyway, okay, I'm going to go out on a limb to say that Bow Wow meant well.
Yeah.
By posting the photo of the SUV and the jet.
No, what did he mean well?
I mean, I think, sometimes...
He meant to portray an Instagram life.
Sometimes I post inspirational quotes to motivate the people. He didn't say, I'm getting on this jet. He just posted a photo of a jet sent off to New York. So you see travel.
Mm-hmm. No, he was in Coach.
That old ass Benz that was even in the picture too.
He was in Coach.
So for the people that are listening, Bow Wow was traveling to New York City to go be on the Wendy Williams show. He posted a video of a what are those things that Floyd has? The big
Sprinter.
A Sprinter van, Mercedes Sprinter van and a jet. And he said off to New York, intimating that he was traveling private. A fan on the plane saw the Instagram post, because you get the free Wi-Fi in Coach, and he took a picture of Bow Wow and Coach and put it online. So now everybody's saying Bow Wow's a fraud.
I just want to know why Bow Wow was in Coach.
You know what? The Brat was in Coach recently.
Okay.
Can I ask a question? What's wrong with Coach?
Well, nothing's wrong with Coach. I listen. I guess I'm just falling victim to the assumption that he's got like a shit ton of money.
I agree, because when you're on Instagram portraying a certain life, if I see you in Coach, bro, I'm roasting that ass.
Movies, record sales,
cash,
reality TV.
Now look, I was trying to be fair. Bow Wow, that's some bullshit.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, there ain't no defending that. If you ain't got the money, just say you flying Coach. If you flying in 23C and you got a middle seat, or 23B, that's okay. Fly 23B. Look, I flew to Japan in economy plus.
Yes, we did.
I don't have a problem with it, but I will say, when I do get on the plane now and I walk, I dread seeing black people because they all recognize me and they be like, his seat's behind mine. His seat's behind mine. Because see, in my mind, I don't give a fuck. As long as I can get on that plane and get to my destination, I got shit to do. I'm not thinking about because what you think about me on TV and all that, I don't know that.
And upgrading to first class sometimes is like $10,000, $15,000.
But then he went in. Well, it's for free for us. But then he went online and was defending it, basically saying, "Who got time to go find all of this?"
People.
We do. Receipt collectors. Hello.
People do. People definitely do.
Well, we love you, Bow Wow, Prince of the Old Town.
Yeah.
Just got your rims clean, so you riding slow now, looking ass.
Well, that brings us to the question of the day. If your friend committed a crime and you were charged, would you tell? I would be singing like a
How you gonna ask the question
bird.
and answer the damn question?
Well, because it's the question of the day.
Right.
I took it upon myself. I would sing like a bird. Fuck you.
Yeah, call me Temptations that day.
Listen, don't put bodies on me that I didn't earn, and do not say, "Oh, she did it." No, that was you.
I was shooting a film, guerrilla style, short film. Long story short,
I thought he was going to say Gorillas in the Mist.
No, guerrilla style. One of my boys, it was a passion project. I started in it for him. And he brought a real gun and set because it was a gun in the scene. Long story short, everybody got hit up against the wall. And before I look about it, me and him are the only person that's left on the wall after everybody's been let go. And the police was like, yo, people are telling me that we saw you with the gun. Whose gun is it? I said, let me tell you something, officer. It's that nigga's gun right there. I didn't know it was a real gun, officer. He hired me. I was singing like the motherfucking David Ruffin.
So my friend Lamont picks me up. This was back in the day when I used to wear Dickies and fucking stupid ass shit from Kmart. So he picks me up in his car. We're driving, and this is back in Stockton. And the police get behind us, so he gets nervous. And we're both light skinned guys who are young. You know, we don't look like hoodlums. He was a hoodlum. I was just in the street. So anyway, he throws a bag of cocaine a bag of crack in front of my feet. He throws it down for me to kick it under the seat. I hopped out the car at the light. Police behind us. I hopped out the car. Because in my mind, if we had got pulled over and had they looked in the car and had they found the dope, I would have been like,
that's
officer, I can save you time.
Wow.
Let me tell you something.
If I commit the crime with you, I'm going to go down with you.
Yeah.
Me and my ex, who's in prison now, and for the record, I ain't even going to talk about that. Anyway, we did some shit. Not the shit he's in prison for or jail for, but we did some shit. If I do some shit with you and we get caught, I'm going to ride with you. But if you do some shit on your own and you don't say it's yours and you don't own it, Oprah said you got to learn how to take responsibility.
Man, that's true.
I don't know if it was Oprah, but everybody else did. So
I'm not taking responsibility for somebody else's screw up, especially if there is like some kind of going to be penalized legally for it.
Jersey numbers.
So you don't want to be penalized?
Ain't no Bobby Schmurdas over here. I ain't doing a bid for my boy.
That was a sexual joke.
It was.
I know.
No, it was. No,
that
went
no
right. See, that's what you get.
Why you decided to rub the white stuff off your mouth mid-show?
Because when I turned this shit, continue. Next hot topic.
His microphone hit him in the mouth.
Hit
him in the mouth. Okay, so there's a murder suspect who wants to use his penis as evidence in court.
This is my dude right here. I love this guy. Continue.
I kind of do too. So he basically says that his girlfriend's death was as a result of rough sex and not murder, and he wants to use his penis as evidence.
Wait, so what does that mean? He's going to actually get a full-on erection for the jury?
He basically wants to show everybody how big it was because she choked on it.
And she died?
Yeah, she died.
Wait a minute. Stop. Scale it back.
Scale it back.
Is this a black couple or a white couple?
White.
No, he's white. He's 65. So I really want to see
Hold on, wait. Let's back up. First of all, ew. So let's back up. So this couple she was sucking his dick.
Don't be saying ew. There's some really good-looking 60-something-year-old men
on,
out
look
there.
at Rick
Hello,
Fox.
Herm Edwards.
I don't want nothing over 30.
I don't think
I don't want nothing over 30. Let's go back.
Yeah.
So this couple's having sex.
That's my dating pool, sorry. Yeah.
She's sucking his dick. I'm trying to back this up.
Yes.
So she's sucking his dick.
Yes.
And she dies.
Yes.
From sucking his dick.
Yeah.
Yes. She was 60 and he was 65. And this
Did he knock her dentures down her throat?
Killed that pussy.
She's dead. We can't disrespect the dead like that.
You're right. Sorry.
Oh my God.
So she died from sucking his dick.
Yes.
And then now he's on trial for murder.
Yep.
Yes.
And he's saying, I'm trying to understand.
Yes.
So now he's saying, people, I'm not a killer. I just got a co-killing dick. And I need y'all to see this dick that killed her because I'm innocent.
That's his evidence.
She asphyxiated
And so they gonna roll this old ass nigga in there and pull his wrinkled ass 65-year-old dick out.
Did the judge pass it yet?
He looks pretty virile and strapping for 65.
So would you suck a 65-year-old's dick?
What?
Would you suck?
Niggas always go deaf.
Hold on.
Back up.
Would you suck a 65-year-old man's dick?
Hold on 1 second here. Could we just set the stage first? Okay.
No, there's a dick in your mouth.
No,
That's the stage.
That's the stage. You sucking it or not?
No, let's just set the stage, okay, and talk about who's in that realm of
Bill
65.
Cosby wants you to suck his dick.
Bill Cosby is like 80, 100, okay? Let me tell you who one of my crushes is. Like, absolutely.
Magic Johnson.
No, he is not. Magic Johnson's more like an uncle, okay? No, one of my crushes is Herm Edwards. Do you know who he is?
No.
Okay. Herm Edwards used to be a coach for the New York Jets and the Kansas City Chiefs. He was also a former football player as well. He is one of the finest men I've ever seen in my entire life. Man. And he's stop it. Don't call him an old man, okay? He is an analyst on SportsCenter and, whatever else. And he's like 62 or 63 years old. He's married, but if his wife died from sucking his dick, would you suck his dick? If he was divorced...
Can we just get to whether or not you would suck the goddamn dick?
If he was divorced, in a heartbeat, I would be with him.
No, not be with him. I can be with you
and
at
whatever
lunch.
that entailed, okay?
No.
Okay.
Today is the day that Melyssa Ford is going to go on record for saying, I would suck a man's dick. It's okay to say it.
Hold on one second. Does the audience think that I don't?
The audience thinks that you are a prude who sits in your house and plays with a goddamn vibrator instead of getting dick and weed at once in a while. Goddamn.
Okay.
Dick and weed.
For the audience, this is for the audience. Yes, I have performed oral sex before.
She still even when she's admitted, it's still like so rated PG-13.
But see, the way you talk about sucking dick and the way that I can actually picture you sucking dick is real 70s porn, barely going like that.
Oh, no. Listen, let me put it to you this way. When Prisha was up here, I didn't learn anything, okay? And shout out to Prisha for being extremely talented, but let's just say I'm fine.
So you still wouldn't have a suck off?
I have never heard.
Would you have a suck off with Prisha?
I do not need to compare my talents to her.
Would go viral.
I know it would, but let me tell you something. The only thing she's got up on me is that she has no concept of vanity when she's sucking a dick. Me, I'm not letting snot come out of my nose.
Oh, well, you ain't doing it right.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Okay, so when I went back to New York, you remember the person that I told you sucked my dick and threw up on me?
Yes.
So we hung out again, right? I got upset. I have to tell you why I got upset.
Why? Because he wouldn't suck your dick?
Less gag reflex.
Oh.
She been using that Miss Prisha anti-gag spray.
A spray.
I know.
That can numb the gag reflex.
She asked me if I wanted to buy some. I'm like, what the fuck?
Can you imagine if you go to hug a nigga and he opens your mouth and sprays some shit down your throat? Okay, let's go back. So the guy fucked the woman and he killed her.
Okay, but wait.
No, oral sex.
Yes, so
I do not want to see the final product of the show.
So she was performing oral sex and she asphyxiated. I personally would want to see this penis. I would. And secondly, let me tell you something about gag reflexes, okay? Isn't that part of the whole experience?
No.
What?
No.
Gagging a little bit?
Yeah.
I like hearing that sound.
First of all, you can make somewhat of that sound.
See, I do know what I'm talking about. I do know of what I speak.
Listen, there's nothing more irritated than you go into a club, spending all the money to get a motherfucker drunk, to come back home for them to be, on your dick, okay? If you didn't know how to suck dick before I bought that mango Ciroc, you should have said something, because I could have went right on down to VIP, smoked a couple blunts with trap niggas, and we wouldn't have a problem.
Listen, I do not want to get too graphic, because this can turn very pornographic very quickly.
How do you eliminate your gag reflex?
Oh my God.
I mean, rent's due and you and David are hanging out. Like, what do you do to...
You know what? I'm gonna laugh it off because the timing was so good.
Well, look, the best thing about being a dancer is you get that practice makes perfect. So what else is going on in the world?
David couldn't pay his rent. Oh, that shit is funny. Anyway,
David got a fat old weenie, huh?
All right, moving on. Moving on, man. I don't want to talk about no dicks, no cocks, no penises, no slongs, no sausages, no wieners, no Peters.
You sure know all the names for them.
Go to hell. All right? Continue
Suck
on,
a dick.
Continue on, Miss
Suck
Ford.
a dick.
Okay, well...
Gio, if you ever suck dick, you got to get off the show.
Yeah, bro. Let me tell you something, big fella.
There's nothing really wrong. In fact, there's a lot of fiber, I heard. Protein.
It's protein.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah, it's protein. Yeah.
I ain't going to get into me and my girl's sex life, but...
You've already reported that you don't have one.
I love eating that.
Okay.
Gio, let me ask you a real question, because I know you like to get your booty eaten. I'm just going to ask this question. I'm going to ask a question. Here's a real question. This is a real question. I swear to God. It's crazy.
Adults, man.
No, I know. Listen, if you see the shit I go through in my bedroom, I can handle everything in this room.
Oh,
what's up?
God.
Okay. Do you ever finger yourself?
Get the fuck moving on.
No, I mean, like, because when you let somebody play with your booty with their tongue, there's nothing far-fetched from thinking a finger can go up it once in a while.
Moving on.
No, have you? No, we are adults.
No, Jason.
So you've never fingered yourself ever,
never.
So you've never, because the man's G spot is in his rectum. So if you run across it one time, I'm sure in the dark you've done it again. Girlfriend rolls over. You got a little bit of Vaseline on the side of the bed or some cocoa butter. You've never done that.
What's next, man?
Okay, you don't have to tell us that you did.
I was just getting all kinds of visuals, and it was stressing me to
you
fuck
about to
out.
have some real shit.
That was some real shit, and if you put your finger too deep, you probably saw some real shit. Okay, what you the visuals of what? Gio and some stirrups,
yes.
No,
because remember, I saw that video of the guy finger banging himself, and that I can't unsee.
So can you see Gio finger banging himself?
I don't want to.
Look at me and then try to vision. You can't see that.
No,
shit.
I don't want to. I don't want to. The last thing that I ever want to see is a man's fucking
Melyssa,
feet up in the air and knees by his elbow.
So when I got in that relationship with the dummy, I said, listen, you can't take dick and this is not going to work. So either we're going to break up or you're going to practice. Motherfuckers like, how do we practice? We buy a toy. I'm going to buy a toy. I'm going to go to Miami. The whole week I'm in Miami, I'm making money. The whole week you're at home, you're playing with yourself. So I bought this thing, right? Oh, no, I would never do that. I think I may have even told this story before. Anyway, came home, batteries were dead.
Oh, wow.
Became their best friend.
Wow.
So what I'm going to do next show tomorrow, I'm going to bring you a dildo that vibrates.
Listen, I use a cock ring, vibrating cock ring.
Okay, look, you guys, listen. Okay,
Melyssa, now you can look at me and say no.
I don't want to look at you right now. I really don't.
Oh, so move on.
Because she see your legs
right,
up in the
see,
air.
that's fucked up, man. Move on, man. That's why
Melyssa Ford.
Give me
You know how you see people years down the road and you go, damn, I haven't seen them in a while. If for whatever reason we all separated, we all go our separate ways, and you run into her at Le Petit Four because you're eating corn soup, she's gonna think that nigga be sliding fingers up his ass.
See, you better look at me right now.
I can't. No, give me 5 minutes. Give me 5 minutes.
Continue
okay,
on.
let me just talk about
Stop
this.
being aggressive. You're on probation.
I did. I'm sorry.
Oh my God. Okay, yes. Okay, yes. Thank you. I'm cold right now.
Gio had to step out and play with his rectum real quick. The thing about the show you have to realize is like after a while, after being off, it does take a while to like warm up. Like I feel like I come in sometimes, especially on a Wednesday, I'm like fresh, like I got this new skincare regimen, so I know I'm glowing. But I'm just sitting here and I'm like, and then when you get to talk about your ass, it like wakes me up because it's like the things that I know about.
What's next, Miss Ford? With this guy?
Okay, so what is the freaky shit? You're in a relationship.
No,
she ain't getting no dick. I'm single. You're at home with your girl. What freaky shit are y'all doing?
And wait, hold on. Can I just say this to the audience who thinks I'm a prude? I would like to
somebody just called you a prude, by the way.
I would like to get some dick, okay? I would like to get some dick, but dick that
Melyssa,
I want.
I have tried. Okay, I'm about to tell your business.
No, you can't.
No, you're not about to tell Mrs. Ford.
Here's the
was
thing.
at Jamie Foxx's house and ran into one of the most beautiful people in the world.
Who?
Diamond Mouth ASAP Rocky.
Okay.
The only reason he gives me his number, I think I'm cool. Sometimes I think, oh shit, I'm fly. People want to be my friend. The only reason he gives me his number because he wants to get to her.
Okay.
Now, hold on. I put y'all together.
Okay, but here's the thing. Is maybe I should clarify that it's not just dick that I want.
Okay.
I would. Jesus Christ.
That HIV just came back real quick.
We don't play about those 3 letters. Continue, Miss
it's
Ford.
not-
Three letters. You said 2 letters?
I said 3.
Okay.
It's not just penis that I want. I would like that to be attached to a body of somebody that I want to spend a lot of time with, possibly develop a relationship with. And I never believed that would become something. So why bother pursuing? I think he's great. I think he's awesome. I think he's super smart. I fucking love his music and everything like that. But I wasn't willing. When you get to a certain age, you just start to, just look at something and you're just like, meh.
I think you take control of the situation. I think you go and get you a designer who will put the right dress on you. Shout out to my boy Shar, who's dating Marc Jacobs, by the way. I can hook you up.
Oh, damn.
And then you fucking get that man and you get to that Met Gala and you walk the carpet and have everybody fall out and wonder why. Hold on. I'm trying to.
Okay, sorry.
If I could give vagina away for a living, I'd be a fucking billionaire by now. You have to take control of that situation.
But here's the thing: and
have fun.
He's with, since you want to use him as an example, he's with Kendall Jenner right now. If that's who he wants to be with, Kendall Jenner, part of the Kardashian, family and
Supermodel.
enterprise, exactly.
End up in that sunken place.
But hold on. But that's what he wants. He wants to have somebody who's as equally
Honey, he's a man. Let me tell you something. All the women.
Hold on, wait. That's not to say that he isn't slaying bitches on the side.
No, I'm saying he's a man. He's a man. So that's what he wants right now.
Yeah, but here's the thing: is I ain't trying to be no side bitch.
No, but you don't need to
It's
be
not
any
gonna
bitch.
happen.
You
Wife,
said, hold on.
Melyssa.
I am
hold on.
wifey.
Fuck marriage. Get
Wifey.
money. Fuck money. Fuck marriage. Get money. You said you want dick. I'm trying to show you.
Okay, maybe I should clarify. I want something more than dick. I would like some consistent dick.
So
I really,
you want-
really would. But with one person.
So you want the white picket fence and the dog and all that bullshit.
It's not necessarily white picket fence. I just want somebody that I want to like come home to and like
Don't
I
get
want
tired of seeing.
and build with. I want somebody I can travel with and share just life experiences with. That's really. It's not about marriage and it's not about kids. It's just about finding like my counterpart. And my counterpart is probably not 28 years old right now and a fucking rock star.
Okay,
he's
so
probably not.
I was having a conversation last night. Okay, so now I said maybe I'll get married. Maybe I'll have some kids. That wasn't real. That was just for conversation at Cabo Cantina.
Right.
I want somebody that knows a few things: how to go home, how to stay out my business, how to respect that I have a business, and to come around when we both have time.
Yeah.
And just be good company.
Okay.
That's enough.
That might be.
Because you're in a relationship, and sometimes being in a relationship, it could be too much.
Yeah.
Because you got to roll over, and it's like, you still fucking here. You ain't never thought that? Wait, be honest. You ain't never looked at your girl and be like...
of course, sometimes, like, that's why I like to do things without her, because I like to miss her, especially when you're in the same vicinity with someone all the time. It's like, damn.
My girlfriend has the perfect arrangement with her husband, okay? His company's based in Atlanta. They have their house in Atlanta and they have a place here in LA. And they split their time between here and there. And there's a lot of time where he's there and she's here. They have complete trust with each other. There's no cheating whatsoever going on. The sun rises and sets on the crack of her ass, according to him. But they let each other live their lives as individuals, and they miss each other, and then they come back together. It is the perfect arrangement. Not to mention, he's got more money than motherfucking Davy Crockett.
So a conversation I just had with the one that just came in from out of town.
Yes. Cutie.
The thing I like about this person, and I said to this person, like, if we can just focus on what we got and what we're creating, I will cut everything else out. Not that I want a relationship, but that because I'm so inundated with my business and so busy and travel and all that, it'd be easy to focus on one person and invest in one person.
Guess what that's called?
What?
A relationship.
Not really, though.
Just a little bit.
Let me tell you what, because I think when you start to put labels on shit, this is my boyfriend, my girlfriend, this is my husband, husband, wife is not a title. That's actually
shit.
Okay. But when you start putting titles, it does start, like, instantly, if I say drive in the residential zone, you're going to say 25, 35 miles an hour. There's rules. You get it.
Residential is 25 to 35?
Yeah. Isn't it?
Damn,
it might be.
But my point is that when you say we're in a relationship, then it's like, are we seeing other people?
Okay, but
are we open to other people?
But it actually is a relationship. It's just it might have different, boundaries, definitions or stuff like that. You can make it what it is, but that is a relationship when you've chosen to just you are choosing to be exclusive with this person.
I mean, my girl let me.
Not based on rules of fidelity. You're doing it because of convenience.
My girl,
but still, that's a boundary.
My girl will point out another chick in a heartbeat, and I love that.
We should what?
My girl will point out another bad chick in a heartbeat.
Oh, okay. That's
because she's confident. Look at her ass. Like, babe, look at her. Like,
I'm that chick too.
Yeah, so I love that.
I
love that.
I'm very secure. I'm very secure. If I'm insecure with a man, I'm with the wrong fucking man.
She won't let me bring
I'm too old for that shit.
This whole conversation started with saying Melyssa needed some dick, and then now we're all talking about the white picket fence. But anyway, you need some dick.
I would like some dick.
But I think you deserve more than just daily.
I used to have access to your Instagram, and you had so many. I had to unfollow because I kept getting all these DM notifications. Thought they were mine. They were yours.
I don't even check my DMs.
Your DMs are popping. She got pages.
Yeah, I don't even check my DMs. I like every once in a while I go in there and then I just feel like, kind of cold and hungry and I got to get out.
Hungry.
It's like it's terrible.
It's similar to Gio's asshole.
I knew you was about to say some dumb shit. Gio Army attack.
That's funny. That's funny. Speaking of attack, this is a very good segue. So shout out to the student body at Bethune-Cookman University.
Yes.
I've actually, gone to Bethune to moderate a panel or whatever, and I really the student body there. They have definitely gotten my vote as like fucking rock stars because Betsy DeVos was scheduled to give a commencement speech.
For the people who are living under a rock and don't know who that is.
That is the Secretary of Education who can barely spell education. She spells it edumacation. So the president of the college thought it would be a really great idea to invite Betsy DeVos to give the commencement speech at an HBCU. Why, I don't know. She was booed so loudly that she couldn't give her speech. Omarosa was there, who was also booed equally as loudly. It was so bad that the president threatened to shut down commencement and mail everybody their diplomas.
Oh, shit.
But why not?
Who was the person that made that call to get them to speak?
That's a form of protest.
So I'm a Democrat, and I am more liberal than I am I'm more independent mindset than Democrat because I will go with a Republican if I think a Republican has our best interests at heart. Mm-hmm. That said, I haven't found one yet. But with this, if you think about Barack Obama in the last 8 years, we had Barack. Mm-hmm. And you think about what we have right now.
Yeah.
It's the fucking Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
Like let's just... Yesterday, President Trump wins the election because of James Comey, the fucking FBI director. And then he fires him by delivering a letter to his office while he's out of town.
Yeah.
And he learns that he got fired by watching it on television.
Yes.
I cannot even... I try to be objective. You remember, if you go back to our old shows, people are commenting in the comments how they have watched all our shows or whatever. If you watch our shows, I really was objective when Trump got elected.
You were.
Because we were talking with his people about working with them.
Yeah, my objectivity lasted about 5 minutes.
There is no rhyme or reason for the chaos that is happening in our government. If you think about it, like, you're under investigation by the FBI for possible collusion with the Russians who helped you get elected through WikiLeaks, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then you fire the head of the FBI and replace him with your boy.
Yeah.
What does it take to get impeached? I'm confused.
I still don't know because it's just it's unbelievable. I mean, like, when Trump is given an opportunity to tell the truth or to basically purport a falsehood, he consistently goes in the direction of a lie. He's lied about Barack Obama's, birthplace. He's lied about Obama phone tapping him. He's lied about everything from the Iraq War, ISIS, NATO, the military. He's lied about Muslims, Mexicans, the Kennedy assassin. There is nothing off limits to this guy. So what's crazy is just a couple of weeks ago, James Comey, said he felt mildly nauseous that he had participated in that his investigation of Clinton's emails might have swayed the election.
Too late, brother.
Exactly. But what he had been doing in the time since he'd made that statement up until him being fired was he had requested a significant increase in money and personnel to devote to the investigation about Russia's collusion with the Trump administration and them possibly swaying the election. Trump found that out and fired him. He said it was like something that he'd been thinking about for the last couple of weeks. No, if you see the letter of recommendation from the DOJ, which is run by his fucking racist ass friend, Jeff Sessions, who looks like a fucking, old dick. Like, he does. He looks like a dildo.
So the bottom line is there's a lot of fuckery going on with this. And what my question is what is it going to take for an impeachment?
Nothing.
I don't know.
Because something you said in our pre-show meeting where you reminded me of what he said during the campaign, where he said I could literally shoot somebody on Fifth Avenue and still get elected.
He said and he basically said my base will not leave me. They are so.
Who was his base?
A cult.
No, but who is the base? The KKK.
The flyover states.
A cult.
So the KKK.
Yeah.
Who else?
Just
NRA.
Yep. Flyover states, like the Rust Belt, shit like that. People, coal miners.
Yeah.
People who crank their water out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
well, listen, let me tell you something. When y'all start to lose your health care because of the bill he's trying to get, passed through the Senate, holler and let me know how much you like this motherfucker.
So what else is going on in the world?
Okay, so Aaron Hernandez's conviction for the murder of Odin Lloyd has basically been erased since he committed suicide. And it's because of this, really, kind of strange law that Massachusetts has, where if you are not able to participate in your own appeals process, if you pass away before that process can even, get started, then it's like your conviction never happened.
The dumbest shit
Exactly.
ever.
And so basically what that does is it puts the Patriots back on the hook for paying out the remainder of his contract, which is something like $15 million.
Well, I read today on the Daily Mail, his suicide letters have been released, at least the one to his
fiance.
Ex. Yes.
Yeah.
And he basically in there said, "You're rich.
Yeah.
Now you're rich." And
Yeah.
he said that she should have known that this was coming because he gave her all the signs. It was an interesting letter. He didn't really seem sad, but then again, what does a suicide letter sound like?
Right. I would think that they sound kind of morose, like sad.
But maybe he didn't want to leave her in that way. And in his mind, by dying, he was setting them up to be taken care of. But from what I've heard is the judge is blocking that and that they're not going to get any money.
I was going to say, even if they do end up getting the money, well, first they're going to have a fight with the Patriots. But even if they do end up getting the money, that Odin Lloyd's family would definitely file a wrongful death suit against her and try to get a massive portion of that money.
But if the crime was never, does he get a not guilty verdict or there's just no crime?
No, it's
No crime.
no. It's like the conviction is if I might be using the word out of context, but expunged.
So is it as if it never happened?
No, it's not as if the crime never happened. It's just
He got away with it.
No one's been convicted of it because
Acquitted.
the conviction.
But he could still lose a civil case.
Well,
Can I just say?
Yes.
Can I just say on a real personal matter?
That's the same thing with OJ.
Can I just say on a real personal matter? OJ is ugly. So if OJ would have died, I wouldn't have really gave a fuck. But let me say, fucking Aaron Hernandez did not have to die
Because he was so fine.
Listen,
Stop it.
I ain't gonna lie. I prayed many nights that brother got out of prison. I'm like, you know what, bro? This ain't right. Like, you're being framed. No, I didn't think all that. But I did think if OJ Simpson. Okay, let me ask Gio. If OJ Simpson died or Aaron Hernandez, which would you care less about?
Both, because it's a life, man. I like when the music stopped right there too. It's a life.
Okay.
Somebody's son, somebody's brother, somebody's friend.
I mean, the way you degraded the vagina, I thought that you would definitely say you would care about one of them dying.
No, man, I care about anybody.
Yezi Ortiz.
I care. If she died tomorrow, I would be devastated. God
Really?
forbid.
Okay, I mean, it's not like she went around murdering people, though.
Allegedly.
She murdered his arrest record.
Damn.
Anyway, so okay.
Yeah, speaking of murder,
I gotta laugh at that
and,
one. I'm
and death and shit. Okay, so people are kind of taking this prom thing. Everybody's getting dressed up. Like prom does not look the way that it looked when
right.
Yeah, even when you were going to the prom, because there's a little bit of an age difference between the two of us.
I didn't go to prom.
I didn't go to prom
I got
either.
stood up.
I took a GED.
By my daughter's mother.
I took a GED. I was gone.
I didn't go to prom either, just because I just.
But back in our day, it was just
care.
like, yo, Melyssa, not me, but would you like to go to prom with me? That's it, right?
I guess that's how
So
it was.
what did this cow do?
Okay, well, some girl shows up to her prom in a coffin.
I'm dead.
And oh God.
That was funny.
And I'm trying to figure out why she did that. Like, what was the message she was trying to get across?
Because proms are turning into like marriages. Like, who's the bigger, the better. It's like the Met Gala of their generation.
I got it.
Nah.
She said, I'm killing these
I
niggas.
knew you was about to. I should have said that.
Okay, can I just say something? It's so annoying when you say you know what I'm going to say.
I knew you was going to say that.
Hold on. But you're the comic relief on the show and don't say it first.
No, because you cut me off and you said it.
Stop thinking like a gay man.
Okay, well, here's the thing.
On, what?
She thought when she came in the casket, she said, I'm killing these hoes, but she got out that bitch looking alive like a motherfucker. She looked so fucking whack.
Oh, okay.
She looked horrible.
First of all, shout out to the girl who did that because you get an A for creativity. She went above and beyond to show out, and she did a good job.
So I'm guessing that
we're talking about it.
I'm guessing she had pallbearers too.
Yes.
Okay, so
You didn't see the video on Hollywood Unlocked?
I didn't see the video. I'm sorry. I missed it because they post like 50, 60 things a day. It's hard to.
And she was in a
keep
fucking
up.
like vampire coffin. It wasn't even a traditional coffin. It's like.
What is a vampire coffin?
Like that bitch, like that coffin was from 1870. It was the
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see. It was like hexagonal.
Yeah,
in kind of
it wasn't
shape.
a traditional.
It wasn't
Okay.
like a
Well,
rectangle.
shout out to her for going to prom. I would like to give a public service announcement to all of our viewers and all listeners that are listening to this show. We are actually really sane people. I feel like sometimes, I was thinking the other day when I was watching this show that I really feel like sometimes you guys get on a roll and you just take us so downhill. No, but I mean, I know that people like all the crazy stuff that we talk about. Literally, if we were just talking in the living room or some other room, we would just be talking like this. But I just wanted to say thank you to all our fans, all our supporters, because we read the comments and we love you coming back, and we love that you want more of this show. And to all the program directors out in the country, if you want them to have more shows, pay for it. Cut the fucking check.
Exactly.
Amen. Yeah, I just want to double dutch back into what Jason was saying.
Double dutch is definitely a jump rope game for girls.
I know. It's me coming back to what you were saying. Thank you so much for all the love and support. We love you at Hollywood Unlocked.
I think you meant piggyback.
No, I meant double dutch.
No,
Okay.
you
So we thank
definitely
you so
meant
much.
piggyback.
No, I meant double dutch because double dutch, you go to hell.
But can I just say
Thank you.
this? She definitely just gave you a layup. I mean, I don't watch basketball, but I do understand how it works. She gave you a layup and you just fucking fouled yourself out the game.
Listen, back to me. Thank you so much, viewers. Hollywood Unlocked. I love you guys. Jason, Melyssa, you look beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate
Jason,
that.
you look like shit.
Suck a dick. And thank you, Gia, for letting us talk about playing with your asshole. I mean, I personally wouldn't do it, because I don't take those kind of risks, but I do appreciate you being open-minded.
Listen, I can even, take it to a serious note, is that you should get comfortable playing with your asshole because, and here's the reason, eventually you will need to get comfortable with a finger being up there prodding your prostate. Okay? You're about to go down that road. 40 is when it happens for y'all.
Thank you, Blue Collar, so much too.
Okay, so we're going to leave on a non-reckless note. And for everything I said during the show, I really did mean I did it for entertainment. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Hold on.